Welcome to North Central Florida Treasures. I'm Adkins, owner of Antique City Mall here in Micanopy. Today we have some unique treasures in front of us here. They're Polish wood carvings called folk art wood carvings to be exact. Folk art wood carvings go back all the way to the 16th and 17th century BC. However, before we get into the Polish wood carvings, it's interesting to note what triggered this particular set that's in front of us. Poland in 1939 was invaded by Nazi Germany. They were the longest occupied country until they were liberated in 1945 by the Allied forces. These wood carvings here kind of reflect that. The one in front of me right here is of an American soldier carrying a wounded soldier away from battle. Needless to say, Poland was traumatized by the experience of the concentration camps, the sufferings that they went through, and it's reflected in their art. They also were known to do some of the birds that you see here with the colorful colors on them, and the angels. Angels were a very prominent part after the war as everybody was trying to recover from the tragedy that had befallen their country. You will also see pins of Jesus. It's not uncommon for, and this was adopted by the Poles, it was done by other countries as well. Pins of Jesus always has his head resting on his hand or on his fist as he's thinking about what lies in store for him as the Romans are erecting the cross that he will be crucified on. One of the most famous carvers in Polish folklore history is E. Zagadlo. He's a fourth generation Polish folk art carver. He's since deceased. And I can show you here where he signed the back of this one here of the angel playing the harp. You can see his name signed. His father was a wood carver and so was his brother. The interesting thing about the folk art wood carvings that the Polish have done, they have gained in popularity throughout the world. Some of these figurines in here can go for $1,000, the larger ones. The smaller ones can go anywhere from $100 to $300. They're a piece of history done through folk art that the Polish people want remembered. The Polish folk art figurines, North Central Florida's treasures. I'm Adkins, your antique detective, searching for your next treasure.